Today we're going to discuss transitioning from one-to-one coaching to group coaching. And what will we discuss in this next few minutes is, first of all, the mistakes a lot of new coaches do when they try to transition into group coaching. What mindset do you need? What tools would you need? And what else do you need before starting a group program? So getting started with the obvious benefits of doing a group program. So for example, if you're charging $100 an hour for your coaching services, and let's say again, for ease of calculations, if you consider $100 per hour like as your hourly rate, uh, if you coach one person in that 1 hour, you are earning $100. If you create a group program where you charge people $30 for one session, for one group session, if you can have 5 people in it, if you can have 10 people in it, you can do the maths, right? If you have 5 people in it, it will be $150. If you have 10 people in it, it's $300. And you could serve more people, more clients without investing more time from your end. And I think that's one of the most common purposes we have. How can we utilize our time better? How can we create even bigger impact while not compromising a lot on our time? Right. So this is one of the obvious um, benefits of group coaching. But here's the important part in this case, in this category. um, we need to understand why is it important for your clients as well, why they need to be in a group program as well. Otherwise there will be a lot of resistance when you're going to sell your program, or when you're going to try enrolling more people in your program. As humans, we need the sense of belonging. We want to belong to a group of people who we feel aligned with, who we feel connected with. And different people would have different learning styles. Some people learn really well in one-to-one settings. Some people learn really when there is really well when there is a social accountability factor, like a small group, or rather when they see so many others doing the same thing. I recommend doing a hybrid kind of programs where you can offer your clients one-to-one, at the same time offer them group sessions, so they can see how else others are doing in the same field, in the same goal, in the same purpose, how others are progressing, how others are having the same kind of challenges, right? So communicating to yourself first and eventually to your prospects, to your clients, why is it important for you, for your client, to experience a group program, to experience your coaching in a group setting? For that, we also need to be very clear, and this is kind of me moving to the next point. We also need to be very clear with what is it that we are trying to do in the group program, because group program can look like a 90-minute masterclass. It can look like a 3-day boot camp or a 3-day workshop. It can look like a 6-week course. It could also look like a 12-month membership or 12-month group program. So what is it that you're trying to achieve here? Is it going to be pure group coaching, or is it going to be a mentorship, or is it going to be a training? A lot of people do mindset training and call it group coaching. Okay, so first of all, to get clear on what is it that you are going to offer. And one is not better than the other, one is not worse than the other. It's just that the clarity of communication, so that they are expecting the right thing. If you're just going to give out a lot of information through slides, presentations, or the way I'm speaking right now, it would be more of a training than a coaching, right? Versus when you have 3 people in the group and you coach them one by one in front of others, that's pure group coaching by definition. So what is it that you are going to offer? And as I said, One is not better than the other. It's more about what do you feel comfortable with, number one. Number two, what do you have experience in offering results? Like, do you feel you can deliver results better, you can help your clients, let's say, with better confidence through the mindset training part or the group coaching part? Cool. And then deciding on whether you want a fixed curriculum or you want it to be a mixture of fixed plus what the client wants at the moment. So that could look like, if you are going for a, let's say, 8 week program, you're creating a 8 week group program, you can decide 6 sessions that you have proper, so like session one is going to be about confidence at workplace, session two would be about confidence in relationship, just giving random example. Maybe you can have 2 sessions where doing office hours or Q&As, where it would be more of a fluid kind of thing rather than a very fixed structure. Or if you feel really great, if you thrive at structures, create a structure, right? So deciding before you even launch it, deciding what is it that you want to do. Do you want to have a more of a fluid kind of offering where you see how it comes? Do you want to offer more of an experience, or do you want a very fixed, a very detailed, structured program? Okay. And what else? So yeah, the last part and the most important one, how to create clients for your group programs. After that, I'll also talk a little bit about my recommendations. So how do you create clients for your group program? One conversation at a time. One conversation at a time, and a mixture of everything. Waking up every day and thinking, uh, what can I do today? Sure, to have some non-negotiables in your business, like creating content, or texting 2 people every day, texting 10 people, whatever your non-negotiables are. At the same time, trying to or learning to be creative around creating clients. How can you be creative? That might look like, how can I reach out to new audience? Maybe I can reach out to this person and do an interview with them, right? So how can you be creative in new ideas? How can you make it easier for your audience to find you? One question. How can you make it easier for your audience to find you, for new prospects to find you? And the second one, how can you find more people who would be interested in what you're doing, what you're trying to offer? Can you reach out? Can you create content like I'm doing right now? So what is it that you can do in addition to what you're already doing? Okay. And focusing on serving one person at a time, one conversation at a time. And my recommendations on how to proceed with this, how to transition from one-to-one coaching to group programs. Number one is, so like, this is my preference. I wish to offer uh, hybrid experience where my clients would experience one-to-one coaching as well as group sessions with me. Second is, if you're a beginner, start by having a couple of live sessions on LinkedIn, on Instagram, or YouTube, whatever platform you're choosing for your content creation. Maybe start by having a couple of live sessions, 20 minutes at once, about a certain topic. And start by having some free masterclasses, like a monthly free masterclass uh, about a particular topic. So if you're again, taking example of a confidence coach, if you're a confidence coach, maybe the first masterclass that you can have, free masterclass, would be how to be confident in your relationships, how to communicate and create clear boundaries, or how to create confidence by investing 10 minutes in self-care habits, right? Whatever you think is appropriate. These free masterclasses will give you enough confidence and courage to create these paid masterclasses or these paid courses. And you don't need to be pitching. You can take 5 minutes at the end of the masterclass and literally tell people that I'm gonna let you know about my programs in the next 4 minutes, 3, 4 minutes. That's okay. Make sure that you start by hosting a couple of free masterclasses. And then you can reach out to everyone who attended, take feedback, do a little bit of market research, ask them what really worked for them, what they didn't like, what they loved about this masterclass, and if they have any feedback points. This transition doesn't need to be so abrupt. Like you are doing one-to-one coaching and suddenly you are doing grow. It doesn't need to be so abrupt. You can take it a little lightly. You can announce your first free masterclass uh, to be held 1 month from today, and then prepare it one day at a time, one conversation at a time. Invite people to join your free masterclass, right? Consider your business. Here's a reminder to you and me. Consider your business in decades. So slow down a little bit, create more fun, more energy, more lightness, more gentleness in this whole process. If you have any questions, do let me know.